Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, we're coming to you from the J-Null backyard. We are right in the midst of a awesome get-together. And I don't know how many videos are actually going to come out of this. We've tried to keep it at a real professional level. This wasn't a YouTube get-together. YouTube is just a vehicle where we all met and, just got to be friends. And we decided to do this get-together over at John's place. And what you're looking at here is the backyard camp. There's some young folks camped there, and some more tents in the back, and the shooting range is kind of right in front of that red pavilion looking up the hill. We'll walk over in a minute. But yeah, you probably won't see a lot of videos from here because there's, like I said, it really was just a chance to get together and be. It's a place to throw axes and hatchets and kind of doing that. Little pistol range right there with some clays still hanging on it. And Ben the bondsman was kind enough to, he and his lady were kind enough to set up this great spot to shoot from. And it's their camp and whatnot. And Buck Run 111 got a tarp down with some, that's just to catch the brass. He's a reloader. And then looking up the hill, Buck Run also supplied some great steel targets. Up until he arrived, we were shooting, I don't know if you can see him up the hill there or not, but there's some more clays hanging in the trees up there. And there's some way off in the distance over there. Again, I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up, but as you've already seen, because I'm not going to release this until, till John comes and does his video, but there's the bee steels that Buck Run had laser cut for targets. They are just awesome. And we've got 6 of them set up out here. And again, that's just looking down at the camp where some folks are camping out. But we're not going to see a lot of, at least from me, this get-together was really not about YouTube. YouTube was just a vehicle that we all met through. It's just been a lot of learning. And today we did some butchering of some chickens and rabbits and whatnot. And, I'll go over there and show you the area, but I didn't film that. I think Ben the bondsman's got some footage, and he'll show you that. And Ben also got some footage of doing some canning. So he's going to release that. Me, I'm just going to show you this, and I might add to it as I go along. But we'll see you for now. Now, here we are, another segment of visiting J-Null's house. And you might remember that poof of feathers in that tree from some other videos, depending upon how these come out. Like I said, this is really being done haphazardly. So if there's little continuity problems, that's my fault, because there's a lot of activities going on. But one of John's friends came over and did a synopsis on basically slaughtering and preparing rabbits and chickens for folks, and that was done in this area. And what we got going on now is we're building kind of a barn, goat shed place here, and I'm sneaking in while everybody else is taking a break, because there's going to be videos of this all out released by other people, and I'm just going to be showing you snippets of what's going on here, because this isn't, none of this, like I said before, is being done for YouTube. This is just a bunch of people who happen to meet through YouTube and Skype, who decide to get together and just have a good time, do some building, do some learning. It's been non-stop, just non-stop Those who are more familiar with firearms have been teaching others. Those that are more familiar with building have been teaching others. Obviously, some animal husbandry and cooking and preparing and canning. It's been a lot of fun and unbelievably informative and informal. This has just been a great group of people. And I guess in this segment I'll try and remember everybody who's here, been here, or going to be here. We have obviously J00, me, and his family, and then we had Hillbillies in the Bush and AJ Prepper, their family. Buck Run, who is has been an amazing help. He not only brought some great tools that made things easier, including a power auger here, and there might be some video of that augering. It was not easy, and it was a real blessing that Buck brought that. And gosh, who else is here? You've heard John's friend MacGyver. He's been here, been a great help. Brought some really nice firearms for people to try, some different kinds, and is working on some knife building. Had the forge fired up, and that was available for anybody. Listening to a squirrel off here to my left. And then, of course, Ben the Bondsman and his wonderful family are here. And he's done a lot of help working with not only the young people, but some of the ladies in firearms training. Just familiarization with different ones, and he's a great patient teacher. And that's been great. Scoter stopped by. Now I'm going to go, of course, as is my rule, all these people I'm going to go ahead and put down in the description. And if they have YouTube pages. And you definitely want to go check them out, because not only are they pretty darn good YouTubers, there's some fantastic, nice people. One of the great things about this particular group was incredibly congenial. There's been no, issues, no, kind of 8th grade BS sometimes you see. None of that. Even the kids. And I think there's, gosh, at least 6 or 7 adults floating around here, and we are outnumbered 2 to 1 by kids, and we're talking kids from all over the eastern part of the United States, and they have gotten along, they've gotten to know each other, played together, and everything, hiking together, learning together, and it's been amazing to see how these kids get along without any petty spats, fights, or anything. It's been cool. And so why am I saying all this? Because I want to see more of this. I hope wherever you are, you can hook up with like-minded people. You see it in the gun community, you see it a little bit in the knife community, and yes, I certainly hope to see more of it in the prepper community. And that's, I guess, going to be kind of the subject of this video if I ever edit it all together. I'm still running on a new camera and really don't know what I'm doing. And sure, I'm showing you some of the beautiful land around here. I'm surrounded by deciduous trees, and there's a little creek bed down in here. It is just great. I'm trying to remember if I forgot. Okay. There were some other folks that John brought in, the man who brought the chickens and the rabbits that were going in a can. Actually in a jar, if you will. They are cooling down as we speak. And there's been some other folks. I'll try and annotate their names, but most of the folks that y'all might know who are sub to me and hopefully sub to them, you'll recognize some of those names. And for those of you who couldn't be here, normally I just kind of laugh and go neener, 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 but no, you know who you are. We miss you. And we know that if we could have figured out a way to get y'all here, it would have been just that much better. So for our friends that we talked to that couldn't make it, we wish you the best. And we want to do this again, and hopefully we can get more and more of us together as time goes by. Because if it works out just half as well as this is, and I still got 2 days here. This is just something we need to do. So I'm not going to sign off. I'll just kind of say, we'll see if something else is going to happen, and I'll add to this.